This week we go back to one of our regular segments, and that is CSR. And for this particular segment, we feature the corporate foundation of a much respected company.
Meet Ms.Maribeth Marasigan, First Vice President and Chief Operating Officer of Aboitiz Foundation, the corporate foundation and corporate social arm of the Aboitiz Group of Companies.
It was established way back in 1988, so we've been in operation almost 30 years. In fact, we're celebrating our 30th anniversary next year.
Actually, as we learned from Ms. Marasigan, Aboitiz Foundation is a mother foundation because there are other foundations that bears the illustrious name.
Yes, this is the mother foundation because we also have other foundations such as the Weather Philippines, and then we also have the Ramon Aboitiz Foundation, but that is really family-led. This is the corporate foundation.
The foundation has been around for almost 30 years now, but it was in 2012 that they decided to concentrate their efforts on 4 major concerns and thus develop their programs around these issues. These are education, enterprise, development, environment, and lastly, health and well-being. Ms. Marasigan tackles these concerns one by one.
Education is one of our biggest program initiative. About 50% of our budget is spent on education. So it really is a big part of what we do here in the foundation.
Aboitiz Foundation has become one of the most reliable partners of the Department of Education and its Dept school program. The foundation has built schools, built laboratories for these schools, offered scholarship and financial assistance to deserving students. Lately, the foundation has been setting their sights and focusing on the technical and vocational aspects of education, specifically for senior high school students as well as special science elementary schools. They build technical and vocational facilities for the students in the communities where they operate. Ms. Marasigan talked about the core of their operations. From here, we learned that it is actually the business units who execute and implement the projects of the foundation.
So for example, if our business unit, for example, in Macban or in Laguna, wants to help a school there, then they do so. It's being implemented at that level, in the local level. So most of our projects are across the country. Anywhere where we have host communities, we try to assist. It's the business units who decide what particular project and which particular schools are going to be the beneficiaries of the community, which community will benefit from it. It's really not up to the Aboitiz Foundation. It's really the business units.
Through CARD, the foundation provides loans and cooperatives undertakes training and capability training skills. Together with the business units like Pilmico, they provide livelihood starter kits to these beneficiaries.
I don't know if you've heard about the egg machines or the baking kits that Pilmico provides. So, for example, this community is trained, this cooperative we train, and then we provide the starter kit so that they can begin a business. So that particular partnership between CARD and our business units is working very well. Our cooperative partners have been very successful in the last couple of years. Training, they've improved their own net revenue, their net incomes. A lot of them are employed. So those who have trained have also succeeded in passing the NC2 certification of TESDA, which allows them employment and or putting up their own business.
However, it is the Mahalin Pagkaing Atin project that constitutes the foundation's flagship project. Here is where they help the Filipino backyard farmers, which we have plenty of in the countryside. The project ensures sustainability and helps the farmers operate efficiently and be competitive. More importantly, they link these farmers to the buyers. Several starter kits are also given away to these farmer beneficiaries. Pilmico has gone around the country to help these poor farmers and ultimately uplift the lives of these farming communities.
Flour, feeds, and we also have live hogs and eggs. Last year we started selling eggs. Yeah, we have an egg farm or a layer farm.
It is a comprehensive program that they have embarked on for the area of enterprise development and now for their initiatives in the area of environment.
One of our main projects for environment is really we call it the A Park. The A Park is our simultaneous tree planting, and we're one of the biggest partner of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources. We have a goal of planting 9 million trees by 2020, and to date, we're at about 60%.
They hope to accelerate this so they can reach their goal by 2020. They also are focusing on the 3 R's: reuse, recycle, and reduce for the environment.
That's our mother program for conservation to ensure that we promote reuse, recycle, and reduce. Yeah. So under the program, all of the different companies, we monitor our utilization and consumption of water, paper, and electricity. Under the Aboitiz group, yes.
Although for now this initiative is exclusive to the Aboitiz group of companies, the foundation hopes to launch it on a more extensive outing so other companies may adopt it as well. Another major project under environment is their Green Fashion Revolution.
So I don't know if you've heard or you've attended one of our fashion shows. We will have another one in Cebu coming November. So this is really for students, particularly in the fashion industry, where we promote use of recyclable materials so that are transformed into fashionable items, accessories, clothes, shoes, bags, and all of that. And then they have a show, and the winner gets 50,000 pesos, the school, and then they also are given another 50,000 to start a CSR project on their own.
The foundation started the Green Fashion Revolution in 2014 in Cebu and rolled it out in Manila in 2016. And now for the area of health and well-being.
For health, our flagship project under health is really the partnership with Weather Philippines. It's all under health and well-being. It's all about creating communities that are resilient and are disaster ready. So we also, apart from Weather Philippines, we also provide training for the communities on disaster preparedness, on first aid, as well as providing them with tools for emergency. Our goal under health and well-being is to be able to create an emergency response team in the communities so that if anything happens, they're able to address the needs on their own. So we want to equip them with the knowledge and the materials that they will need for that. As much as possible, we want our team members to participate in the activities that we have, although there are limitations because programs like in the communities are not that easy, plus they also have to work. So we have institutional programs like the Brigada Escuela, we have the tree planting, and we have our Christmas outreach program that is really participated by the team members. In fact, just a month ago, we did our simultaneous tree planting, and we had over 3,000 team members who volunteered nationwide. So that's our biggest number of volunteers so far in one of our activities.
As one can readily see, the foundation has taken on so many projects on their corporate social responsibility pursuits. And as one can imagine, these challenges they face are also not simple.
One of the things that we need to improve on in the foundation is really our role in terms of measuring and monitoring our projects. Unlike in the past, once you turn over and donate, that's it, diba? Today, it's not like that anymore. Today, it's more about how do you sustain all of these projects. So we have to make sure that our projects are well thought of, our programs are well thought of. They are something that can be measured and monitored. So we not only measure the output, we also want to measure the outcome as well as the impact. So we want to make sure that all our programs make a positive impact to the communities or to the beneficiaries.
A lot of the work the foundation undertakes in its partnership with the local government as well as the local communities.
Stakeholder management is very important for us. We want to make sure that the things that we're doing, all of the initiatives that we're doing are also aligned to the community needs as well as the local government's resources. So we have to work together. We cannot be alone. We have to work together with the local government units as well as the communities.
The foundation aims to be the first to respond to disasters, and one of the innovations they have introduced through Pilmico, their food group unit, is the creation of their care package that contains high-energy biscuits, perfect for disaster relief operations and feeding programs.
They are ready to eat, They are very nutritious and contains 450 calories, so they're very filling and they're easy to transport. Plus, the shelf life is 12 months. So we have them in stock and we're easily able to deploy them whenever we can, whenever we need to. I think over the years, the success of the foundation has really been about our team members. It's not going to be possible for us to deliver on all of these initiatives and programs without the team members and the business units who support us. Apart from that, of course, our partnership with the local government, the national government agencies as well, and all of the other foundations that we are also working with. So it cannot be just us alone. We need to be able to work with everybody else.
The foundation is now conducting strategic planning for the next 5 years. They should be ready to roll out their roadmap for this.
Kudos to the Aboitiz Foundation, our featured company in this week's CSR segment.